I'm Matt Mangano, and I play bass in Zac Brown Band.
I've known Matt longer than everybody else out here. He's a world-class musician.
He's got to know what's going on at all times, and that's why he's so smart, because he absorbs a lot of information.
We really should just call him the professor. Instead of Matt Mangano, Batman Guano.
Matt is kind of like Clay. Just can play just about anything. They're both Berkeley classmates.
Fenway Park, well, aside from its own history, which is incredible and rich, for me, I lived a couple blocks from here. I moved to Boston to go to Berklee College of Music, and I think this place is so important to me, this place being Boston and Fenway Park in particular, because it was in Boston where sort of the whole trajectory of my musical career and pretty much of my life changed. So, you know, I came to a music college not knowing what to expect and just sort of going with wherever the wind took me. Then I met Clay Cook and John Mayer, and instantly everything that happened from that point on was a direct result of that meeting in that one person's dorm room that one afternoon. So I wouldn't be standing here if I hadn't met Clay and John. It was them who gave me the opportunities and to continue playing. I played in Clay Cook's band, you know, early on after college. I toured with John Mayer after college, and I ended up in Atlanta because of Clay and John, and I met Zac Brown in Atlanta. Southern Ground Artists, the record label, opened up, and so Zac asked me to come help him out with that. So I started helping him out with audio production and a little bit of touring with the opening acts like Sonia Lee, Levi Lowry, Nick Cowan. That sort of transitioned into a full-time studio role. When I moved to Nashville, I started trying to do that on a bigger scale. And there have been dozens and dozens of sort of independent projects that I've helped people do. I'm super proud of them. You know, we did them, and I got a lot of experience in doing that. We ended up opening a beautiful studio in Nashville called Southern Ground Nashville. When it came time for Zac to ask me to help him with Southern Ground, he knew that I could handle it. I'd always just sort of help people record their music. That's always sort of been my job with recording and production, to help make the recordings the best that they can possibly be, to help someone else take what they've got and get it to the next step, get it to the next level. One day, while I was running the studio there, I got a phone call from Zac. He said, hey, the bass spot in the band just opened up. You want to come play?
Ladies and gentlemen, you can have a different band, but you can't have any better band in the whole world than what I got on this stage right now. On the bass, Mr. Matt Mangano.
When I was a kid, I used to write stories in like English class or literature class, and we'd have to write a story about our life, you know, and sort of predicting the future of our life. And I remember writing stories about playing on the stage in front of thousands of people, and I'm kind of living in that story right now, being able to play with this band. I love it. Honestly, I don't know how to do anything else, so I'm glad that I'm playing music today with Clay and Zac here in Boston at Fenway Park.